hope he's got the athleticism to match that. He wants to. Thing is, by the time they fight, it's going to be a year from now where we're still back to playing once you get these children out. You hear these guys? No idea what they're
Getting ready for our main event here. Triller Promotions presents A-Town Throwdown 4 here at the Holiday Inn Conference Center in Austin, Minnesota. Joe Sullivan making his way to the cage, getting ready for his professional debut. Brings a record of 5-1 as an amateur, all 5 wins by first round stoppage. Sullivan currently trains with Chris Shoshone and the boys at the Cellar in Minneapolis.
I'm excited for this fight because nobody thinks Joe Sullivan can win this fight.
Right.
If you looked at Facebook and everything, everybody thought it was a joke. They said, you know, it could be, you know, because fights are determined by how guys look.
Right, oh, of course. Tell that to Mark Hunt. Tell that to Roy Nelson.
Roy Nelson is the greatest example of that. It doesn't matter.
A lesser example, Butterbean. So we had a bit of a weight change in this fight. Originally it was scheduled to be at 205. It is now at 218.
215, yeah.
215, yeah.
Jessica Fresh, good win.
Yeah, she looked
athletic.
Interesting win for sure. I don't know if it was just, you know, inexperience in the cage, adrenaline taking over, but
it's not an excuse, though.
It's not, but outside of that, she looked very impressive, and we hope to have her back, the new strawweight champion of Triller Promotions.
Danyelle,
I feel like if Joe Sullivan could have a lunch bowl with him, he would.
Yeah. Blue Collar Joe is what I call him. Nobody else does, but I mean, they're really confident about Joe's chances of winning this fight.
Well, it's interesting. I think Danyelle is extremely confident.
Oh, yeah.
You know, Danyelle,
although
if
he
Danyelle
always
takes
is.
him lightly,
No.
he's going to be in trouble.
Yeah, absolutely.
I would call Danyelle a favorite for sure, but
I believe Danielle's last fight here was his 5-round decision against UFC veteran Travis View.
yeah. But then he went up and beat Hadid.
Yeah. Then he went up and beat Sean McCorkle conqueror, Brian Hadid. Stopped him, knockout. Claimed the Triller Promotions interim heavyweight title, and now he's back down to 205, or it was at one point. His last fight at 205 brought us a victory over previously unbeaten Justin Ream. Danyelle Williams enters the arena.
Now the thing about Joe Sullivan, he's not a bad wrestler.
Sure. He has good size. His one loss is a decision to our former middleweight champion,
He does
Thomas
have another
Herrera.
loss that's not on there.
Yeah, to
split
Ben
decision.
Landau.
Yeah.
Very good fighter in his own right, undefeated.
And then he's actually a pro.
Is he?
He's got 2 pro fights in Wisconsin that are on his record.
Okay.
1 win, 1 loss. His loss there was to Kelly Byers.
Ah, there you go. Another very, very good prospect. So now, let me float this to you, Ben. Danyelle Williams, 2013 Fighter of the Year for Minnesota, potentially.
He has a loss.
Yeah. To UFC
Doesn't
veteran
do it.
Travis View in a 5-round decision, in a fight he was very competitive in.
How about Tim Johnson for Fighter of the Year?
He is not from Minnesota.
Yeah, he is.
Technically. He spends his days in the 218. Up to Mike Mashouk for the official fighter introductions.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are just moments away from the Triller SEG main event of the evening. This will be 3 5-minute rounds in the light heavyweight division. At this time, I need to know, Minnesota, are you ready to go? Introducing first, out of the blue corner, standing 6 feet 2 inches tall, weighing in at 216 pounds. He's representing the Cellar and fighting out of Anoka, Minnesota. Holding a record of 5 wins and only 1 loss, Fat Joe Sullivan.
That guy is going to be a problem.
He's more pumped than Joe.
Standing 6 feet tall, weighing in at 215 pounds. Representing MC Fitness and fighting out of Tallahassee, Alabama.
Alabama Jam. All right, folks, Andrew Studer alongside Ben Fearson getting ready for the first round of our main event. Daniel Williams, Joe Sullivan. Joe Phipp to kick things off. Here we go.
I think somebody's getting knocked out here, Drew.
I would have to agree with you there. Good inside leg kick lands for Danielle.
Those are big boys.
Cellar known for their Muay Thai and Jiu-Jitsu. Wouldn't be surprised to see some knees here from Joe. Danielle with one underhook. Danielle certainly familiar to fighting larger opponents, like we mentioned before. Brian Hedin, who tips the scales at 265, as does Travis View. Joe Sullivan going for a takedown here. He might have it. Danielle's fighting it off. Heavy shots landed for Danielle. Joe not giving up on that single, and Danielle powers his way into guard.
He's trying to get that arm bar there.
He is. That's a real sneaky arm bar.
Doesn't have it right now.
But if he can slide that right foot inside of Danielle's armpit there, he might have something. He's not letting go of it. What? Joe not giving up on that arm bar.
And DR choosing to defend by punching.
Nope, and there you go. DR's out. We'll see what he can do from guard here. Danielle been around the sport for quite some time now.
Sullivan's still framing.
Yeah, Sullivan's actively looking. I mean, he's shooting for arms. I mean, you can see him frame up for a triangle possibly. Heavy shots land though for DR, and there it is.
He's got that arm bar again here.
Oh, and Danielle slips out. Big right hand lands for Danielle. Left hand, left hand, big left, big right.
Oh, but Sullivan's still standing
another
there.
big left. Sully showing a very good chin. And Danielle takes a step back.
Like Sullivan said to me, he said, if there's one thing I do, I don't quit.
No,
I might not win, but I'm not quitting.
Oh, left catches Joe Sullivan. He returns fire with a back fist. Danielle throws up a head kick that just misses. Front kick from Danielle. Like to see an uppercut. There it is. Left over the top lands. Danielle muscling Joe up against the fence here. Joe might try to look to lock up a guillotine here.
I think both guys are wrestling right here.
Yeah, I certainly wouldn't blame him. These guys have come out winging.
Sullivan has been cut open.
Yeah, that is a cut
right
over
between
the
the
left
eyes.
eye. So, all right, guys are free here. Oh, Joe drops her takedown.
Dropped a little too far.
Good, heavy shot to the body lands for DR.
I think Sullivan was being cautious of the knees right there.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't think he needed to go down there. I think he could have kept his hand there, and Danyelle couldn't have kneed.
Right. Danyelle trapping the right on there. Sullivan landing some good shots.
The longer this fight goes, this could be a serious war of attrition.
Oh, that was a heavy left hand that landed for DR, and another. DR's. Joe is a tough son of a gun.
He is.
Elbows landing there for DR. Ten seconds left in the
We're
round.
gonna see a second round, Druzy.
Yeah, I'm actually very surprised here. More heavy shots land for DR, and there you go, end of the first round. What do you think, Ben?
Oh, very clear round for DR Williams.
Absolutely.
All players, I repeat, must stick around after this fight.
Joe certainly had his moments, but I would have to agree, 10-9 DR.
Yeah, I don't think it's a 10-8 by any means, but you know, it was a very good round for DR.
Triller Promotions, we return December 20th. Caged Chaos 6, Canterbury Park in Shakopee, Minnesota. 5 titles on the line, including the return of featherweight champion Nick Compton and a lightweight encounter between Alex Wiggs Jr. and Otis Hamilton. Get your tickets today online at cagetix.com. Shout out to a couple of our sponsors, the Minnesota National Guard, Pabst Blue Ribbon, Kenyon and Associates Law Firm, Absolute Bail Bonds, and of course, Torgie's Live. Ben, after party, Torgie's, yeah, can do no wrong. So, all right, getting ready for the start of round number 2. Andrew Stewart alongside Ben Fearson. Very entertaining first round. We'll see if the boys can keep it up here. It's quite the pace they set. And here we go. Joe looking
Sullivan
right.
comes out swinging.
Oh, nice body kick lands. Oh, Superman punch lands from DR.
DR looking for the finish.
Oh, heavy hook lands. DR jumps on top of him. This could be it. Joe doing a good job. Absolutely. Joe doing a very good job stopping a majority of these strikes. He's got to move. He's got to move, and that's it.
That'll do it.
Very impressive stoppage win for DR Williams. The reign of terror in 2014 continues.
After 34 seconds in the second round, the winner by TKO, Danyelle.